Hey, family. I had to wait for my live stream to upload itself to the other platforms. Today on the Couch Conversation Show, men's mental health. Men's mental health. On the B Moores. I'm getting ready to screw it up. I was getting ready to say the B Moores Real Teen Talk Show. The Couch Conversation Show. And this is what I want y'all to know, right? I was trying to post this onto my restream, my stream. The live disclaimer, right? I don't mind people up here on the Couch Talk Show. But look, I'm going to read this until I'm able to post it up behind me. But this is actually what it says. The Couch Talk Show. It's a live disclaimer. And the B Moore's Real Teen Talk Show. Now, what I did, I removed the 18 and over. Okay? So, youth are very welcome to comment and come up on my live streams. Y'all got to understand this is business for me. I'm not like most of your platforms. My goal is about building back up in the community. My goal is about helping people to address those childhood traumas and issues. So I welcome PRPs. I welcome therapists. I welcome counselors. I know y'all are held by HIPAA laws, so you only can display certain things. I already know that. But this is not your messy TikTok platform. Not only am I'm streaming to TikTok, I'm streaming to YouTube as well. I'm streaming to 3 of my Facebook pages. I'm streaming to Twitter, Twitch, and the goal is to embed LinkedIn in. Because when I open up my mouth, it's all about recovery. I ain't got time to be playing. And if you're not about recovery, I understand. Keep it moving. So I had AI to produce this disclaimer for me so that I'm just not going to put it up on TikTok. It's going to be on my regular live stream platforms as well. So no matter where you at, if you come up on my platform disrespecting anybody, please read before joining the live. The platform is a safe space designed for youth, teens, young adults, parents and families, and healing conversation. If you don't understand, I'll say it again. It's a safe place. Read it. Read it. It's right there. Read it. It's a safe place designed for youth, teens, young adults, parents and families, and healing conversation. Our audience may include viewers under 18 years old. They can join now. Okay? They can join. House rules. Respect. Respect everyone speaking. No yelling or over talking. No bullying, threats, or harassment. No profanity directed towards guests or viewers. And OG, I'm going to bring you up in a minute. No disrespectful comments. Allow others to vent. That's the whole point of what I do, family, to help people overcome trauma. Allow others to vent and heal and express themselves safely. Now, my thing is, if you need to talk about certain things and you need to dump, I'm all right with that. But understand, when I go back to try to help you move away from it, and if you don't want to listen, I can't keep working with you. And my panelists can't keep working with you if you don't want to listen. The goal is to help you to be able to come up out of that problem. It say any violence will result in muted, removed from the live, blocked from the platform if I think you are really totally disrespectful and, you know, come on. I don't want to have to do that to nobody. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, as a man of God that's been called back to the streets to help his people. So if a lot of y'all know about Jesus Christ's mission, a lot of y'all know about Paul's story, Mark's story, John's story, Luke's story, Timothy's story. A lot of y'all know about Jeremiah, Moses. A lot of y'all know about their stories. But I don't hear a lot of y'all talk about Jesus Christ and how he came to this earth to help his lost generation of people. I don't want to preach to nobody. The goal is teaching. And not just teaching what I learned in this process. You got to come up with solutions, ways and means to help people break certain behaviors. Okay? This is business for me, family. It's not that I'm being smart. That's what my housing program is designed for. It's a temporary to permanent housing program. In order for you to come in, you have to sign up for the mental health program. It's not to say that you might have psychological trauma issues, right? But it's just to get you the proper help. It could be depression. It could be minor. It could be minor. But the goal is, when you on my platform, it's about helping you to work towards the solution, not stay in the problem. And that's what people get lost at. I'm not changing what God called me to do for nobody. My goal is not to be wishy-washy. I stand firm on the morals, values, and principles. Most of all, my mother taught me as a young man. Young men take care of their responsibilities. So I know when it comes to my wife, my children, my household, I know how to cook, clean, sew, all of that. So I know what I bring to the marriage, to the relationship, to the connection. But most of all, the love I have inside, the compassion I have inside, the warmth that I have inside. You can't put a price on none of that. I tried. Buying the house, buying the cars, buying the clothes, buying the jewelry. And I realized, if that individual don't feel good about themselves inside, there's nothing you can do. Stop lying to yourself. I was there. So anyway, whenever you come up on Steve Copeland's platform, and I go into my 12-step spiritual journey, my goal is to have a conversation with you. That's called communication. I have to do an interview or intake form on you. This is what the business is all about. I need you to write down what's going on with you, where you at, so that way I can move you in the proper direction of recovery. If you need help with your finances, as far as somebody teaching you how to manage and be more responsible with your finances, that's what we do. If you don't know how to wash clothes, we will assign somebody to you. If you don't know how to make market, we will assign somebody to you. Women, if you don't know how to properly take care of yourself, we will definitely assign somebody to you. I'm talking about a woman to help you better take care of yourself. Men, Big Mouth Steve got y'all. I don't need no woman to tell me how to tell a man what to do. Because I'm a man and I understand us as men. A lot of men don't do the things I used to do. I already know that. But you got a lot of great men out there that's honorable, that lives by integrity. And my goal with those men, if they have fallen short, is to help them understand you can become a responsible, productive dad or husband. See, y'all don't talk like this on certain platforms. But my goal is mainly our men, to teach our men how to be more responsible and productive. Rather you with the baby mama or not, take care of your children. If you need help financially, and my program say like you only making like $12, $15 an hour, that's not a lot of money. So say like you say, Mr. Steve, I want to get into truck driving. The goal is to put you in the program. Say like you say, Mr. Steve, I want to get into construction or bricklaying or electricity, stuff like that. The goal is to guide you there. I just don't run off in my mouth. It's a temporary housing program to permanent. So after you leave or you graduate from the program, you get the key to your affordable house. Whether you renting an apartment, a single home, or you say, Mr. Copeland, I want to get into the home buyers program. This is what the LaTanya D. Copeland House is all about, men and women, fathers. My goal as a sponsor that sponsor men and women. Now, mind y'all, my goal is to help people turn their lives around and live a more healthy and productive way of life. I did not know, and I'm going to say your name, Queen, because I know you probably in the background listening. I did not know until Tanya Flowers says, Steve, you know what you are? Now, mind you, I'm the type of guy that just want to help you turn your life around, deal with those personal issues in your life, you know, the grape, the funneling, the verbally, emotionally abusive stuff, the physically. I just want you to learn to have peace in your life today and be able to push that stuff back behind you. So Tanya Flowers was the one that said, Mr. Copeland, do you know what you are? No, I just love to help people. She said, you are a life coach. I'm like, what? So I read it up. And it's told me everything that I do. The only reason why I didn't become certified, because I don't want to be held bound by HIPAA laws. Because I can go in areas that your professionals can't go into. That's the only reason why. So my business is built around that. I hire professionals to work with the clients. But my goal is when you come into my housing program, number one, I'm going to talk with you because I want you to be honest. I want you to have faith in yourself. I want you to trust back in yourself. That's why when y'all hear me talk about my 12-step spiritual program, it's guiding people back inside of themselves to get to know themselves. Now, I'm not trying to be smart. That's not what your professional does. That's what Steve Copeland does. See, they understand your brain. They understand the chemical imbalancement within your brain. But I know how to help you go back inside and build a spiritual connection with yourself. That's what makes me a lot different than those who are certified, who have their PhDs and all of that. I'm coming from a level of personal experience in helping you to turn your life around. We can sit back and talk about the grimy, talk about those deep, dark secrets that's haunting you today. And I can share and walk you through the process of letting it go just for today, so you can have peace in your life today. People don't like me talking like this, because if this is your profession, I'm interfering with your money. I already know. I already know. I already know. That's why I started strengthening the community. Now, because I started strengthening the community, listen, strengthen the community. So that means I go back into the community to help rebuild in broken areas. As a community organizer, we can come in your community, because I'm not by myself, I'm with an organization. We can come into your community and help you gain control back over your community. That's your community. And 9 times out of 10, it's your loved ones that's destroying the community. Because I know when we was out there, we ain't let just know anybody come in our community. It was us. So now you, the parents.
They hurt you. I don't think they hurt you.
Wait a minute.
I really don't think.
Wait a minute.
I really don't think they hurt you, brother.
Wait a minute, because
I'm not understanding this.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute right now. Right now. Let me throw it out there. Let me throw it out there. And then I want you to bang, 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 bang. Let me throw it out there. Because that's my OGGG. But guess what? We had to learn. This dude and I, we had to learn to walk on a spiritual journey now, because a lot of stuff we done was corruptive. So now I can come in with the OG. We can come in, people like us, and say, look, this is what you can do to slow this down, slow that down, and stop this right here. When I do that with our politicians, you know they don't like it. They don't like it. Because I can come in and say, even with the police department, they make money off of your backs by putting you in the prisons. So now you got Steve Copeland and OG, who comes on the live just to throw or spit knowledge at y'all. Oh, they don't know what they talking about. No, they don't know what they talking about, but they know what they lived. You see how I put live? What's up? What's up, Dexter? I love you, bro.
They're really not trying to push me. Please, today is Monday. It's a holiday, and I don't feel like smacking the bitch today. It's smacking bitch Monday. I don't know. But I don't feel like smacking one today.
I'm gonna hurt you, OG.
Like
OG says smack her. Come on, OG. I'm just laughing. Come on.
I know, but I'm really on here to try to tell people that don't underestimate people. You don't know where they have been. You don't know what they have walked through to get where they are at today. This is why I'm up here. I'm 37 years clean and sober.
Wait a minute. Dexter, come up. I'm trying to invite you up, bro. Come up. Dexter. Come on up, bro. I was trying to invite you up. You might have to send a request. Yeah, this is one of my brothers right there. Positive brother. Yeah.
Okay, he can get it too if he slips.
No, look, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Nah, Dexter about business. I'm telling you.
Good.
I've been knowing Dexter. How long now? About 17, 18 years. He about business. He about business.
Then I love him already, brother.
And see,
I love him already.
and see, let me share this because I got to go back to something that I said, right? Now, men, because this is what me and OG do, we specifically want men to come up and talk. But if the men don't want to come up and be honest and true about where they at, what's going on, I don't mind. We don't mind. I don't mean I by myself. We don't mind if the woman come up. Because what we're trying to do is help the women better understand the men's behavior. Because now you don't have to try to fix them. That's what I learned from my second marriage. Don't try to fix her, but suggest that she go and get help from the professionals. Because we too close. Keep that in mind. As a husband, you want the best for your wife, your children, your family. Then, in our case, because we sponsor people, now, early on in my recovery, OG comes hard. Early on in my recovery, I was a no-nonsense, like OG. OG remind me of the old school when he was talking the other day. But I became more open-minded in order for people to learn they have to make mistakes and grow. But OG, one of them ones that look, either you do right or you do wrong and want to kick you right up your boo-boo. And it's only through us encouraging you and empowering you and motivating you. That's all it is. We ain't trying to run your life or dictate your life. We want the best for you. That's why when I talk the way I talk, y'all got to understand. When I'm sponsoring men and I'm dealing with women, we dealing with attitudes. So the goal is, don't take it in a negative way. If you come in, you already asked us to help you. But then you're going to step in and tell us how to help you. No, you won't. Because you don't know. You still running off of old street information. So now, I might say certain things to you because I'm going to give you the suggestions. Like OG, going to tell you, do a 90-90. Sit on the front row. Take the cotton out your ears, put it in your mouth. Learn to listen to learn. Those are the same things we say on here. We share that with any and everybody, even children. And it's not that children are to be seen and not heard. Now I'm understanding as an adult myself, and OG understand too, the goal is to listen to them because it's us that has to guide them in the proper way. If your children out there being disrespectful and running around and being destructive, the first thing me and OG gonna say, you must have showed them how to do it. Because it's a learned behavior, and matter of fact, it's a learned behavior. Even if they learn by peer pressure, all that. Come on, OG.
It's a millennial thing.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
They're scared to put their hands on their children when they need it. They need a good ass whooping. They need a good ass whooping. But parents are too damn scared to do it.
I didn't say that. That's nowadays. OG. I didn't say it.
Nowadays. Oh,
that's OG.
They hear me, and they know I'm right. Y'all should have been whooping them asses and teaching them the right fucking way instead of screwing them up and teaching them the wrong motherfucking way. Now, you want to go recovery? We can go recovery, but you might not like me in the process because I'm going to tell you just how it's going to be.
I did not say that. OG saying it. And I only agree. I agree. Right? Because look, I had to learn.
Tell them why.
Cause it's true. I told my daughter, right? My grandbaby, before she turned 2, she was crying, hollering, screaming, spoiled. I said, I can't wait till she get to that age where I could beat that butt. I can't wait, right? Because we grew up, spare the rod, spoil the child. And I know some people take things.
Man, I was getting my side tagged at 2. Fuck growing up. I was getting tagged at 2. Fuck that. These parents didn't play back then with them kids. Y'all shouldn't be playing with them either, but y'all are. Y'all too damn scared of your own fucking kids. Why? Because you let them run the fuck up over you. Period.
He telling the truth.
Fucking dead serious. Y'all too damn scared of your own motherfucking kids because you spoiled their asses.
There you go. Thank you, OG.
You spoiled their asses so motherfucking bad. You're so goddamn scared of them. Please, Lord, please forgive me for saying that. But I'm in one of them red forms. I've never used GD in my life.
I'm not saying that. That's OG family. I agree 100%. It's not me. My kids would tell you the only time my father would beat us if we disrespected elders and we disrespected our teachers. Because to me, right, the time our children are in school, it's like the teachers are the babysitters. So I want my children to respect that adult to the utmost. So they know now. I'll give them the 3 strikes. 9 times out of 10. Come on.
But you know what I can't understand is, back in the day, why don't they have this again, like we had it back in the day? You know, back in the day, there used to be a commercial that was played at 10 o'clock every night. Do you know where your kids are? You motherfuckers have no idea where the hell y'all are.
I'm not messing with you, OG.
Oh, I know you ain't, because you know I'm telling the truth.
He is.
So why should I bite my tongue for somebody that's not going to really listen, or someone that's listening that wants to take the suggestions? Fine. Other than that, if you ain't really ready, you need to step off, because this is not the place for you. If you're not serious about yourself and about that man upstairs, this is not for you. I'm sorry. This will weaken your heart so much you will sit there and cry until you can't cry no more. I'm not the one to play it.
And know what? That's what I love about my co-hosts, right? Because number one, family, it's about us being real. And one thing I do know, when I wrote that this live disclaimer, I can tell you point blank, if you come up here and you full of crap, OG will drop you anyway. Our goal basically is to help you. So if you come up and you're not taking the suggestions that we give you, then it's nothing else we can do. Now we're gonna try to work with you, but if you don't listen, it's more like bye. Okay. So I'm saying that because I know by right, I got somebody right here that believes in the things that I believe when it comes to helping the people.
You know, I'm only going to listen for so long.
Right.
And then I'm going to call your ass out. Then when I call you out, they're not really going to like me in the process, because I'm going to call you everything but your whole fucking name. Because I know you're a hypocrite and you don't want to do that.
Come on closer to the phone, you muslin. Come closer to the phone.
Hold tight, I'm making a pot of water. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, because everything you saying is great. It's just that you started muslin. But see, look, family, we live life. We live life, right? And it's not that we're not still living life, but we live in life with peace now, you know, and we only want to give it back to others now. Just like OG, just like me. I was talking about peace earlier, right? At 64 years old, come on. I'm a grandfather. I'm looking at my grandkids running around now, right? I looked at raising my own children that didn't have children of their own. So to me, it's like my life is just chilling, because now I'm watching them raise theirs and go through the trials and tribulations that we went through coming up. So they have to deal with life challenges. Come on, OG.
Then if that's the case, then that's the time that the parents will step in and say, hey, look, this is exactly how it's supposed to go. As parents, We're supposed to pull our children off to the side, talk to them, find out what's going on, this, that, and the other, instead of trying to ignore their asses and leaving them on their phone or on their fucking Xboxes all day. Get them some bitches something to do.
Yep.
Talk. Go outside. Do something else besides stay your little ass in the house. No, because as kids, we didn't come in until the fucking street lights came on. And that commercial hit at exactly 10 o'clock. Do you know where your damn kids are? Because our parents forgot about us. And when our parents forgot about us, they didn't know where the hell we were at. I remember one year, I was 10 miles away from home. Parents back then didn't give two rats' asses about us. They put us outside because they knew we were respectful enough to be home on time. It didn't matter. But the one thing our parents taught us were values in life. Never talk back to you. Never talk back to an elder. Always respect your elders. Because it took a village to raise us. What's it taking for you guys? You guys are a bunch of fucking clowns that don't know how to raise your children right.
And you know what? Why?
I'm not going to say all of you. I'm
Right.
not going to say all of you, but some of you are clowns.
Look, my oldest niece she sent me a message, right? Because I was congratulating the kids that graduated, mainly her daughter, and she put right here, Big Unc, I love you. And I just sent her a message back. Unc, love you so much. And very, very proud of you, Queen. Because I'm looking at how she raising her beautiful daughters to be independent women, responsible women. I'm telling you, OG, when I look at my oldest niece, I look at my niece that I raised as 46. She's probably about 48, almost 50. Now, just to look back at them and look at the way they live their life now, man, it just blows me away, bro. Then
you taught them the values of growing, and you told them that the way in life was going to be. That's the difference.
And that's the same with my nephews, OG. Say like I had two of them that wanted to test the waters. So I mean, come on, talk with them to let them know. In a way, that's not the right thing to go, but I know sometimes you got to play the field to learn from it. And when I talk with my niece, right, I'm like, how Sherrod doing? How such and such doing? She like, oh, they okay, they working, they doing this and doing that. And I'm proud because I look at how she raised her sons. But I look at how, too, the streets can pull them away. You get me? No matter how you teach them, sometimes they want to be part of. But you got to teach them and help them understand you ain't got to be part of the chaos, confusion, and corruption. Uncle and them lived through that for you. Go ahead, OG.
Because pew-pews do not have a name on it.
That's right.
So, for some of you parents, I appreciate y'all because y'all are really showing and really communicating and teaching your children the right way of living. The other half of you, I'm so fucking disgusted. I'm up to my fucking head with you motherfuckers.
But look, let me say this while OG talking. Look at, oh my God, what happened? Hold up, OG. He's encouraging the ones that's actually doing the necessary work, right? That's what we do. But if you're not standing firm on your morals and values and principles when it comes to your children, yeah, we're going to come for you. The only thing we want you to do, turn it around. Turn it around. If you lost control of your siblings, your children, you understand they don't want to respect you, stuff like that. Now that's when you reach for outside.
Give us a call. Give us a call. I dare you. I dare you to give us a call because that kid will not act like that again. I swear to God.
I was trying to avoid that, but yeah, he right.
Don't let me get to Baltimore.
Woo!
When I get there, I'm kicking some parents' asses, and I don't give a flying fuck.
That's why Uncle T.
I'm out of fucks right now, and I'm in the ass kickings.
Uncle T, I don't know if you listening to this, bro, but this is on YouTube too. That's why I am so proud of you, your wife. I'm so proud of Alfonso Mayo. I'm so proud of We Ours Us who work with the young men. I'm so proud of y'all because I'm gonna tell y'all, you see these two OGs right here. My thing is, I'm gonna have my belts with me because I want to whoop some eggs. But we understand that you really don't have to take that route. But I don't have a problem, but threaten them. I love the hard ones.
But sometimes you have to get your point across in order to get your point across, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Because I'm going to tell you, I listen to the way some of them guys talk to the kids, and I'm not trying to be smart. Stop trying to preach to them. Some of them need that dad type image. They need that uncle. I'm talking about that love.
Most of them need that tough love that
they're
not getting from their parents or from a man's point of view. You're not getting that. So therefore, how do you expect a woman? I'm just saying in general, but some women can do it.
What I tell women, because they're not men, is to teach your male son how a woman would love to be treated. Just teach him. But if you don't know, excuse me, family, if you don't know yourself and what you like out of life, you only like being an example for him, for that female that come in his life. That's all. That's all. But don't try to sit up there and think you're a man. You're not a man. So, if you can, for our men, young men, if you got to get them a mentor, get them a mentor. If you got to, send them to a counselor, send them to a male counselor, where that male can share a little bit of male experiences with them. You got a son, 10, 11, 12, 13, starting to discover himself, puberty and all of that. I was 14 years old when I first discovered myself. I ain't tell nobody my ancient Chinese secret. I ain't know what it was. I was just messing around one day and something went, boom. I'm like, hey. But I never had no male in my life to tell me what really happened. So I had to talk with my son. I had to educate my son from a male's perspective, his father. So when he was 16, I took him to get condoms. That was amazing. I never had no father do that to me or with me. See, y'all don't want to hear stuff like this. You want people to learn stuff on their own and then wonder why they out there making the mistakes that they making. I ain't trying to be smart. That's why, for me, I'm getting to the point I'm about to start blocking a lot of people again for these crazy platforms y'all be having. I almost cursed because it might start pretty cool, but then you got to listen because most people going to share based around their opinion. Then you wonder why people over talking each other, yelling and screaming at each other because they opinionated. Well, this is how I feel. This is what I think. Right then and there, I try not to. But the moment you say, well, this is how I feel, this is where I'm at, I'm going to shut you out. I'm going to shut you out. And when I say shut you out, it means I'll block out what you're saying. And I'm not trying to be smart. If you can't share from a level of, I used to be there, this is what I was able to do to come up out of it and stay out of it a day at a time, I'm going to back up off it. I hear what you're saying.
I'm not even gonna hear what you're saying because they're gonna be full of shit when they come up anyway. And we already know what happens to people that try to overtalk us. I don't play that bullshit. You come to my live, you're gonna be respectful on this platform. Because if not, you will get your ass kicked the fuck up out of here quick. I'm not the one to play with. I don't know why people always want to try D-Town, but don't do it. You will definitely get your feelings hurt by an OG.
And that's all we say.
So if you're coming up, be yourself. Don't try to take over, because the first time you do, see ya. Bye. When we're trying to give you suggestions and you're steady trying to open up your mouth, trying to override us, no, sorry, I got a button down here that says I can delete your ass the hell up out of my room, and don't think that I won't do it.
I'm telling y'all, come on, Faith. I'm telling y'all right now. I've been actually wait a minute, OG. I've been getting to the point that I want to start blocking a lot of people again.
Well, I mean, you know what? If that's what we have to do in order to make ourselves happy, then that's what we have to do. Because we're not out here, we're out here helping, but those that don't want our help, we can block them. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
But I want to at least try to reach them before they start to act like a clown. But if I can't, or we can't, I'm sorry. I just don't want to see you anymore.
Right.
And I'm not gonna have you up here.
Now,
because you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Now let me show y'all this. This is what people see on my live stream, right? All of this behind me. These are my backdrops, right? That's LaTanya. On there it says the LaTanya D. Copeland House of Hope. I don't play. So when I run off in my mouth, I'm not just saying stuff to be saying. This up top is the is the Teen Talk Show, right? I'm not playing. This up top is the Couch Conversation Show. This is business for me. This is reality. Under here is the 12-step spiritual program that we talks about. I made sure, because this is my broadcasting room area, and my goal is to keep it professional for a lot of y'all that like to be fake and phony. And I'm not trying to be smart. If that's the way you carry your stuff, that's the way you carry your stuff. I'm an ordained deacon.
Find it, and then we ain't gonna deal with it.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I'm an ordained deacon. I'm a minister for Christ. I know what I was called to do. And that's not to disgrace nobody, embarrass nobody. I don't just sit up here. Wait a minute, excuse me, family. I don't just sit up here and talk a good game, but don't walk it. That's why I tell people, if you want to know anything about Steve Copeland, look me up. Google me. It will tell you everything about me. It will tell you about the business, tell you all of that. Google me. Because I'm not one of those that come on Facebook, come on all of this stuff and be fake and phony. That's not me. My goal is helping people to turn their lives around. That's why we do the 12-step spiritual program. We already know what we was called to do. And that's to go back and help others that's stuck in certain areas of life. And if that's not where you at, that's fine. I know some people, the reason why y'all create platforms the way you do, because you making money off of your own people pain and misery, but then you'll let them say the white man. But you fattening up your pockets off of their pain and misery. That's what this thing right here is designed for. That's why TikTok tend to restrict me when I say certain things. Because I don't go against their community guidelines. And that's what I tell them. What I look like going against your community guidelines when I am a community activist. My goal is to help turn people's lives around. So you're going to flag me from time to time because I'm saying encouraging stuff to help people look at themselves. But then you're going to call it harassment or hatred. No, not you. I'm talking about TikTok because y'all looking right at me. And that's the message I be having to send them back. Y'all need to cut this bull crap out. As a community activist, as a human rights advocate, as a person that started programs to help people change their self mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Break that cycle. Y'all don't want me I'm already familiar with it. Y'all don't want me to share stuff like this or big or OG. Because we're going to come real. That's all we know. Now, look, that's all we know now. Come on, OG said I can play fake.
I can play fake with you, but you ain't going to like it. You're not going to like playing fake with me.
See, I love what OG just said, because you know what? Once we spot, and I'm telling you, once we spot your bull crap, I try to be patient with you. OG gonna come for your egg, and I will too. But OG, if he spotted before I do, he gonna come for you. Keith Scott. OG, Keith Scott.
Is there any questions that y'all are not understanding here? Because if so, please put it in the chat so we can get you better how is that? Better equipped.
Right.
In what you're going through.
Thank you.
So if you got something to ask, please ask it. We'll be more than willing to answer it. If you're willing to write it out, then that means you're ready for the help. So therefore, if you think you're ready for the help, then text us a message and ask us a question.
And see, I want to, a lot of people that, well, certain people, I think I got about maybe 4 or 5 people that I try to respect their platforms, but they know anytime Big Unc come up, it's all about recovery when I open up my mouth. It's all about what you can do to be a better person. And guess what? People think I'm sharing from a level of opinion. And if somebody say they want to debate me, I'll be like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Don't even hurt yourself.
We're sharing from life experiences. What we have been through our whole entire life to get where we are now. That's what we're doing. So I don't know what y'all think y'all doing.
And we come with
my brother in Christ and I are walking our paths the same as any other Christian should do. But my brother and I, we are out here for the same thing, to give out what we have because it was given to us. That's what we're out here to try to do.
That's all.
Spread the message and spread the word of recovery.
That's all, family. And we don't want you, I don't want you to be misguided. I don't want you to be misled. And like I said, I don't knock what other people do with their stuff. That's their business. But when Big Unc comes, Big Unc is all about recovery. I'm about solutions. So my thing is, if you do not want to hear about the recovery process, if you do not want to hear about solutions, do not invite me over to this stuff.
Oh, hell no. And you know what? I'm surprised that I have not got from my mouth yet. Seriously, but I'm the type of person, I love too hard. And when I love too hard, I give too much. So why am I going to give you all my love and all of my attention if you don't want the suggestions?
Now, in what OG just said, right? I'm going over to my message. And I'm going to say Baltimore City. Right? I was saying this. I cannot speak for other places. Come on, Faith. I cannot speak for other cities. I can only tell you what's happening in Baltimore City.
Good evening.
Hey, Queen, to change things, you know. And my thing is, because I'm in Baltimore City, if you in DC, you in Delaware, you in Philly, you in Jersey, see how I'm going down the line? And you working in the community, we need to network. What's up? What's up, C-Trade? I'm looking to network with other believers, with other people. But if you full of crap, it's not gonna work. It's not. Like I said, I'm about solutions. The politicians know in Baltimore City what Big Steve is about. Because I sit down with a lot of them. They got their job to do, we got ours to do. That's why I don't get discouraged with them no more like I used to. I don't get upset like I used to, because their job is just to create laws. We are the solutions to the laws. Let me put it like that. I didn't understand that at first, but I'm sorry. OG is a businessman. I'm a businessman. Faith is a businesswoman. We share the same vision and passion, and it's all about God's people. We're not talking about the ones that's doing all the right things by the word. We're basically encouraging and empowering those that's lost and bringing them to him.
Appreciate
You know, so I'm saying that because these are the type of people that I try to deal with more now. Like-minded people, God-fearing people, and keeping my circle small. But the thing is, we have to network. So it's not to be closed-minded. You can be doing a better job down in Philly than what I'm doing here in Baltimore City, and just share with me where you at, what's going on, and I'll be like, God dang, I'm gonna try that. But I'm not gonna sway from my business for nobody. That's just where I'm at. But if it can enhance what we're trying to do together, like that big corporation, that's what Donald Trump does. That's what Elon Musk does. They didn't get there by themselves. They got to that point of being where they at because they became a corporation of the big people that believed in the vision. And that's what I started understanding. That's just like your pastor. If your pastor got a church, 250 people, but then all together y'all got like, I'm gonna say 1,500 members. All of them can't fit in that church. So you know what they tend to do? Get a bigger spot. That's what they do. That's how it grows. Then if that get bigger, where it overflows, where you doing 2-3 sermons a day, you'll turn around and get a bigger church where you might break it down to, it's definitely gonna be 1 to 2. I watched my pastor. I watched all of that. I watched how we used to do 2 services. And then as time, when the COVID hit, people start backing up. They wasn't coming out as much. So it was broken down to 1 service now to accommodate the ones that's there. So I'm only telling y'all now. I know y'all might be in the church where your pastor is messing with everybody and swinging on poles and stuff. And I understand that he's still trying to grow spiritually. I don't knock it. I understand you got to go through what you got to go through. I just try not to do it.
What's up, Faith?
I was getting ready to say that. What's up, Faith?
Come on, beauty. Bring out them beautiful words.
Hello, how are y'all today?
Hi, Queen.
Beautiful queen.
Yes, I'm happy to see y'all up here. I'm happy to see y'all up here.
I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, you know I had to pop through. I was like, hold up, Steve is live. I gotta pop up. And then now I know OG, so I was like, hold up, OG up here too?
Oh, you know, I try to get up here every day with him because that's what we do now. We are actually doing team talks together. We're doing the couch conversations together. And, and it helps the both of us grow. Plus, it's helping others that's listening to help grow if they want it. You see what I'm saying? So we do okay.
Yeah. Keep on walking in the process and the growth and everything else that you need. God is gonna send all that. So, cause I make sure I share it out every day.
Yeah.
And let me say this, OG. It's 7:00. Mentoring youth services, right? Now, this is what AI suggested for me to do throughout my lives at a certain time. Now, this is Big Brothers and Big Sisters at the Y in Baltimore City. The phone number is 410-889-1222. Let's Thrive Baltimore. That's another one. 443-854-5613. Mentoring and supporting family. So I'm gonna just give them two numbers out because it told me to just do like one or two at a time. And it was suggested that I posted into the comments, right?
Yeah.
So I'm only doing this because I reach out to A&I to better help me, because it's business and it's growing everything, to better help me understand how to serve the people. And AI itself tells me basically what I'm doing the work of a lot of the stuff that the politicians talk about. It's like you're actually walking the footsteps, getting it done. So that's why I said I'm gonna stop knocking them, because they create laws, we create solutions. And one thing, Faith, I realized, I listen to people talk about everybody in the Bible, but when it comes to Jesus Christ, they won't talk about his mission and his purpose.
Say it, Steve.
And I try, Queen, and me and you talk. I try not to down them. I try, because it's like they have great knowledge and understanding of the Bible and people's stories. They know more about other people's life than they know about theirs. That's how I see it. I'm not trying to be smart, but it's like, because they'll be like, yeah, because Bathsheba, this and that, and David, and I'm like, God darn, you act like you was there. But then I can't knock it because they got great knowledge. But then it's like, well, Jesus came to the earth and he went in the community to help feed the 5,000. What is you doing? Nothing. Jesus went into the community, and that person that's like a sugar daddy now, he went and talked with him and told him he need to cut his goddamn going flipping flopping behaviors out. Redeem. Look, catch what I'm saying, Faith.
I hear you.
Yeah. Look. When I tell people I got, OG, I got 33 years clean. I spent 19 years out there doing what I was doing. I got more clean time than I got using time. Know why? Jesus turned my life around. He came in the community and grabbed me. Come on, Steve.
Amen.
I don't hear people now. It's not to knock them. But this is what I shared last night on the live. I told them, I said, I am a Christian. I am a lover. I am a follower. My thing is emulating Christ, humility. They talk about his character, his personality.
Yeah.
So when you hear me say I'm a loving, kind, considerate man, I'm a thoughtful man. And when he flipped that table over, that blew me away. I was like, oh my God, he got mad. So what it taught me as a man or as a human being, I got a good side and I have a side that gets mad. I'm still the same person. But the thing is, I try my best to allow that loving, caring, Christ-like attitude show more than that rotten side. That's why I flip stuff like that. Because look, and it's not being smart. I'm gonna share this and I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk. Look, when y'all talk about good and evil, look at yourself. The only thing Lucifer did. God gave him a task to do, and he disobeyed him.
Mhm.
God gave Adam a task, and he disobeyed him.
Mhm.
That meant he disrespected the Creator, his Father. That's all. My sponsor taught me that. He said, "Steve, what is sin?" So I'm quoting the 10 Commandments. He said, "Yeah," but he said, "Steve," he says, "sin is just disobedience towards the Father." I said, "Oh my God," because now this is how I had to do. Once you know the truth, and when I say you know the truth, like between right and wrong, and you choose to do wrong from knowing the truth, you just disobeyed your parents. And that's all it is. And I was like, oh my God. But what we tend to do, we want to put horns on people's heads and make them out to have 10 goddamn heads. But we'll do that because we describing evil, but you don't realize you're talking about yourself.
Thank you. And if you can't look at yourself first, then you shouldn't be talking to nobody else about anything.
Come on, Faith. Come on. And I'm glad you understand that, right? Because this is what makes me feel comfortable talking with you and Aunt Mo. Because I know y'all real, and C-Trey too. I know y'all real. And I need people that really understand the behaviors of a human being. I know by me knowing, right? And I hope y'all listening. You don't have to, when your parents teach you morals, values, and principles, they trying to help you understand how to live a good life compared to breaking a lot of the laws and stuff. That's all they doing. But if you disobey them, look what happens. The punishment, oh my God.